too bright outside, 'cause I'm low on the phone music. So I talk till I drop, you say how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you patronize, feel so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're a paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side. And it's smooth how you move, 'cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can I have the throne? I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it, thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
The My Team Unlimited tournament is underway, and we have yet another qualifier, and this time he's an NBA 2K League Pro, first All-League NBA 2K League Pro, and gold medalist, Mr. Relo Man, aka Ramo. Welcome to 2K TV.
My boy LD, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So first off, I have to ask you about your gold medal. What was that experience like being a pro player and representing the country?
The opportunity.
And now, your Dallas Mavericks starting five. At power forward, at 6'6", number 10, Dorian Finney-Smith. The other forward position, standing 6'5", number 11, Tim Hardaway Jr. Starting at shooting guard, standing 6'5", number 0, Josh Richardson. At center, at 7'3", number 6, Kristaps Porzingis. At the other guard position, at 6'6", number 77, Luka Doncic. Your head coach is Rick Carlisle. Mavs fans, your Dallas Mavericks.
Seems like we've been here before. Yes, it is Groundhog Day. And we welcome you to this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Well, among the league's deadlier weapons now is the step-back jumper. Steph Curry said, "You're always in control of the situation with that move. It is pretty effective." Portland's Damian Lillard said, "It's a tough off-balance shot, so it takes a lot of work." But people around the league are putting in that work to become even more effective. Guys?
Thanks, David. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Andre Ayton out there with Johnson. And it's Paul in at the point guard. And for Dallas, Richardson is out there with Luka Doncic. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 4 spot. And it's the Mavericks to start out. To the inside, here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, Josh Richardson is just not a scorer and defender, folks. He can pass it, too.
And here's Booker from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Doncic with it. Richardson outside. Now the pass to Finney-Smith. And stolen by Booker. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And this coaching staff in love with Booker's ability to create his own shot. It's a part of his game that's come a long way.
Now here's Doncic. He's coming off a 25-point game against Phoenix.
Yeah, and it seemed like he spent about half the game shooting free throws. Credit him for really taking it to the defense.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Boy, like seeing these passes. Doncic has a keen sense for when one of his guys is open, and he gets it to him on time, on target.
And Paul gets it to go in. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. 4-point game. And the shot goes in.
You know what? It's really rare to see young players like Doncic have such offensive creativity in their games. Deadly from the mid-range.
Bangs home the trifecta. Paul's got 5 now.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Near the 3-point line, it's Doncic. Offensive rebound.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Booker. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
4 of 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Here's Doncic. Connects on the 17-footer.
Boy, you know, the moment Luka gets loose now, his shot is off. Great quick release for the big guy.
A guy who just continues to earn more minutes. You know, Finney-Smith is tough, and Greg, he is effective.
He seems to become a better rebounder every year, more efficient. He'll take charges, commits hard fouls, and I don't think we've seen his ceiling. Finney-Smith is a guy you can win with. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. Suns leading by 3. Paul for 3. Nice D from Doncic. Mavericks have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. To the middle. Some solid defense from Ayton.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Porzingis passes to Richardson. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Booker. And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
This one for 3. And there's Booker on the assist by Paul. Booker's got 12 points in the game.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for them early on.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists. And basketball in the blood for Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. Started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And we know the story, Booker moving from Michigan to Mississippi to live with his father and develop his skills.
And 4:30 a.m. alarms to train on the beach before the summer sun, getting to practice 2 hours early and staying late. Booker, not a freak athlete, so he had to work harder and drill the fundamentals.
And paper chasing, working like Jamaican. If you see me on the phone, it's business, not no cake. Quit a 6-figure job, why? Cause I'm not patient. Need that money right now, need a Buffett, make it. Man, live like drinks. 5-star cuisine, need that new whip 19. G-star jeans and my chick Vaseline. Flex star creatine, flex star creatine. I need the money, I need it long term. I put that on everything that I love. 100s and 50s and sometimes the dubs. I put that on everything that I love. Need a gun. That's on that thing I love. Put that on my.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Chris Paul. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Richardson, good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Count it, good.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
The 3 for Doncic. Paul grabs the board. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. 10-point lead. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Richardson kicks to Hardaway. No good with the triple. Johnson against Richardson. A shot by Johnson, no good.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Crowder, he's checked in for Johnson. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. All against Doncic. And that one drops for him.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 6. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Doncic has got 8 points.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Paul for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Mavericks trail by 13. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Now coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, you know, it's rare to see a 7-footer shoot well from the foul line, guys, but that's Porzingis for you.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Dallas. He hits both from the stripe. Suns leading by 11. For 3, Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. He's got 18.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And I remember when Doncic was first asked, who is your favorite player? And boy, he did not hesitate. LeBron James.
Hey, Greg, for guys of his generation, that would be the answer for 80 to 90% of them, and with good reason. How about these quotes from Doncic? He said, if I dunk on LeBron, I can retire. But I like this one a little better. He said, LeBron can play in a lot of different positions. I can too. But for me to be like LeBron, I have to work much harder. That's a guy who knows his stuff.
Johnson, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. All 3 throws good from Doncic.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it. And it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
And here's Brunson after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
And here's Booker from the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Timeout.
And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, it said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
And the Mavericks call time here. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
The Suns making a switch here. Moore's checked in. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Taking a look at Phoenix, right there in 5th position, middle of the pack in the conference. And, of course, there's Dallas. They're much further down in the standings right now.
Well, right now for the Suns, they're one of the NBA's early season success stories. They've made an immediate push toward the top of the standings.
I'm not sure how long they'll be able to stick around up there, but so far it's been a lot of fun to see how much progress they're making.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
The three. Another three for Phoenix.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Doncic outside. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Another three for Phoenix.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Now, here's Doncic. 12 points for him. The wide open look here for Porzingis, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Ayton with it. Now guarded by Porzingis, and it's Ayton missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Off target from three-point range. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. 19-point game. Drops in the tray. Paul's got 23 points.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Richardson, and the rejection by Ayton. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And the wide open shot from Crowder. They get it back. Dallas has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Good work there as it goes.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Now here's Paul. He's coming off a 34-point game against Dallas.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates, and they just couldn't figure out how to defend him. It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Phoenix, no good that time either. Mavericks trail by 18. Richardson outside. Got a piece of it and taken away by Paul. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Whenever CP3 gets his hands on the ball, you know he's going to turn it up court right away. He loves initiating the break.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Dwight Powell's checked in for Porzingis. Maxi Kleber comes in for James Johnson. And it's Burke in for Josh Richardson. And so it's Dallas with it. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
And it's Carter missing. Mavericks trailed by 19. Brunson kicks to Doncic. Again, the Mavericks score.
Well, you know, it's clear that Doncic is very self-confident, knows he has what it takes to knock these shots down.
Carter inside the three-point line. Here's Crowder, and Crowder slams it in.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now, here's Burke. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Kleber with the bucket.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish. Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
2 shots.
Free throw drops for Paul.
And Chris Paul, very much one of the best and most talented point guards in the league. A really poised floor leader who always is talking and is really an excellent leader, too.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And the Mavericks with possession here. They trail by 18. To the paint. Brunson, good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
It's blocked. They retain possession. 1:02 left in the first quarter. Burke looking over the floor. Kleba finds Brunson. Here's the three. Kleba, no good. Suns leading by 16. That's a 2 from Crowder, and it's good off the back rim and in.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Now here's Burke. Kleba, no good. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Galloway with the bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Lets it go from the wing. And it falls over the rim and in. Here's Doncic. Sweet little floater. Doncic has got 18 points.
Boy, such a soft release on this difficult shot. Doncic is a master at knowing how and when to use that shot.
A big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for the Phoenix Suns. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have no answer for him defensively. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're wondering whether players watch the standings, check out this clip from Chris Paul.
One thing we have to do is stop comparing ourselves to last year. Early in the year, we was doing that every couple games. We was like, man, our record was here, this was that. And teams change, your games have to change.
You know, Greg, he makes a great point. Even when you have mostly the same guys, every season is different.
And if you're a coach, it'll give you gray hairs trying to preach that to your players. Many guys don't believe it until they're in it and then have to dig themselves out of a hole.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Suns, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
On the court for the Suns, we've got Jay Crowder. Johnson is out there with Carter, and it's Nader in at the small forward. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. The Mavericks have their young star tandem in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said, we can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that two-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop. Guys, it's already hard to stop. Back to you.
Team on the rise, David. Thank you so much. Here's Carter. Got a hand on it.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
And it's clear that's a change for the better from what he was able to do at the free throw line a year ago, guys.
Free throw good, Crowder. What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Luka Doncic. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Mavericks shooting extremely well, 62% on the night to this point. Burke dishes to Cauley-Stein, and the layup is good. Cauley-Stein's got his first points of the game.
Nice work inside by Cauley-Stein. Great tools as a finisher.
The shot's good from Carter.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
And so it's Burke who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Hardaway with a wide-open look. No good from outside.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Passes it to Finney-Smith. Now Burke, the three. Connects from three-point range. Burke's got his second bucket tonight.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
The drive by Booker makes it off the glass.
And how about the energy on the take from Booker? The defense looking helpless to stop him.
Now here's Burke, defended by Carter. They get it back, and Cauley-Stein throws it down.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensational.
I call that an executive summary statement.
Now Burke, 6 points for him. Here's Cauley-Stein, 5 to shoot. And he banks in the layup. Cauley-Stein's got his third bucket of the night.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Here's Carter. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Over to the wing. Here's Finney-Smith. He has 5. Burke can't get it to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And it's Carter missing. Down low, here's Finney-Smith. Back to Burke. From the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Burke's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the man.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
Checking the proof. The topic is crucial. Got nothing to lose, got nothing to lose. Jumping out the jail with the shoes. NBA jam, better watch faded, they choosing to. Like my girl better do it. I feel like I'm underrated, like that last person, Lil Uzi.
On the Mavericks with some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Maxi Kleba. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Trey Burke. Suns leading by 22. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
That's good from Moore.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
And so Moore nails both of them. So for Phoenix, their last game, a win against the Mavericks.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Pass to Johnson. And here is Cauley Stein. 6 points for him, just 4 to shoot. Pass to Hardaway. From deep. The shot comes out. The Suns go the other way with it. Now, here's Bridges. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Great D that time from Hardaway. Over Moore. That one wide left.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Dallas has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Richardson the pass to Cauley Stein. Dallas moving it around. Outside Hardaway. Johnson wide open. He fires. That 3 off the mark. Ayton inside. Cauley Stein defending. And it's Ayton missing. Mavericks shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Mavericks making a switch here. Porzingis has checked in.
Porzingis.
Hardaway from outside. Rebound by the Suns.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
And it's good, 2 points.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
The pass to Johnson. Here's Finney-Smith. Banked in off the glass. Finney-Smith's got 7 points.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Booker. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker, doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
Passes it to Finney-Smith. Fires from deep. The three-pointer is right on target. 10 points for him.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, but when you go cold and things aren't going as well, you've got to get that thing inside. Mix it up a little bit.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Free throw good, Booker. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Both free throws good from Booker.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Booker's got 32 points in the game.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Dallas calls timeout. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button, and figure out how to slow his roll.
So precious to me as the air that I breathe. Time to fuel up the jet. D-Way jersey to drip. Lamborghinis to match. Got 3 G's on the strip. These haters beneath us as I'm lacing my sneakers. Season 16. Lamborghinis and Nimas.
I'm shooting my shot. Every car that I cop, every record I break, every rock in my watch, every step that I take, still won't stop no mistakes. I'm talking major league, never minimum wage. So proud to be the son of it.
Paul checked in for Phoenix. And now we'll reveal the most reliable free throw shooters in the league with a look at the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Second, Chris Paul.
I mean, he's not going to miss many foul shots. That's for sure. He is a machine when he gets to the charity stripe.
Here's Brunson. 11 points last game. Booker with it. Shoots over Brunson. Paul can't get it to go. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Off target with his 3. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Oh, nice there. Getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Brunson against Paul. Now here's Johnson. Tight defense on him, and it's in there. Porzingis has got 10.
Boy, you know, guys, the combination of strength and height for Porzingis allowing him to take on physical defense much better.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Richardson. Hangs in the air, and it's good on the way up.
Richardson showing you the ability to manufacture a shot against good defense there. Well done.
Phoenix controlling this game. And Greg, Josh Richardson's a terrific ball handler out on the wing who can create for others.
Richardson gets a lot of assists per game at that wing position, not just looking to finish plays, but also to create for others. Very well-rounded threat on the offensive end, and that gives this team another dimension in terms of playmaking.
The shot's good from Paul.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Brunson with it. Chris Paul covering. Brunson scanning the floor. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Brunson's got his second bucket of the game to go. For 3. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Dwight Powell comes in for Johnson. And Doncic is subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Free throw no good for Ayton. Boy, that was a momentum killer to start last season, wasn't it, Greg? 25-game suspension for DeAndre Ayton.
And he sprained his ankle in his return game. The Suns at full strength, able to win some games. He's obviously a huge part of their future.
Here's more. Doncic with the block.
You know, I like that Doncic, guys, doesn't back down on defense and tries to make it hard for his opponents.
So for the Suns, Crowder, he's checked in for E'Twaun Moore. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Booker. Dallas shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Pass to Powell, puts up a three. They get it again, Doncic. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Doncic has got 20.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense. Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
It's Richardson on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Richardson's got 7 now in this quarter.
A really strong second quarter in terms of scoring the basketball.
Got that one up quick.
And wasn't sure he could keep up the pace he set from three-point range in that first, but boy, has he ever.
Richardson kicks to Porzingis. Here's Doncic. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
And the shot is good.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Pass to Richardson. Brunson, the bounce pass. And it's Dallas with another.
You know, Porzingis' game is custom-made for the pick-and-pop stretch big. This guy can do damage from the perimeter.
Galloway, it's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Ball's knocked loose. Bridges with the steal. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
For the three, Brunson, no good.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Bridges' shot, good.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Galloway. Nice D from Porzingis. Doncic looking it over. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Phoenix out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Chris Paul had a huge first quarter. He looked invincible from long range, dialing up 5 3-pointers in the opening period and shooting a high percentage, too. His stroke was on. Kenny, let's start with you. What did you think about the Suns?
After all these years, CP3 still has it. A true leader, and he brings so much to the floor and to the locker room and practices. The future Hall of Famer is looking good.
And Shaq, what did you see from Dallas?
They relied way too heavily on the three-point shot in the first half. Their long-range game was off. That's my off sound. They were off. But they still settled for the outside shots. They got to put more pressure on the defense by pounding it inside and attacking the basket.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Gotta keep praying.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Suns shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there. We've got Hardaway. Doncic out there with Josh Richardson. And there's Porzingis, and it's Finney Smith in at the power forward. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. Richardson right side. Porzingis trying to get free. So it's Richardson with the jam.
Not much the defense could do there with Richardson bouncing like that.
Timeout called, the Suns.
Phoenix timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, your Dallas Mavericks dancers.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for DeAndre Ayton. 4th in rebounding, and not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding. It's good. Paul's got 41.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Doncic outside. Over Ayton. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Richardson. Richardson's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Booker. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Richardson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pull up Jay, and it's Dallas with another.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Richardson, good.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Yo, watch Chris.
Paul goes in. Doncic with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. For Dallas, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Here's Paul, and that one good. 43 points for Chris Paul.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Offline with his 3. The Suns have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And the dunk by Booker.
An underrated athlete with a solid handle. Defenders can't always keep up with Booker on the drive.
For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Richardson outside. And there's the pass to Hardaway. Drains it from beyond the arc. Hardaway has got 5.
You know, with good shooting form and technique and a knack for scoring, Hardaway Jr. is confident with the deep ball.
Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball.
Dallas ball.
Billy Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Dallas. Phoenix also making some changes. Nader's checked in, and it's Carter in for Chris Paul. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Carter against Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. It's Richardson on the wing. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's good on the putback.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Cauley-Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
Carter drives in. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. That's good from Carter. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas. Trey Burke comes in for Richardson. Carter hits them both. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Doncic passes to Cauley-Stein. Carter comes in with the double team, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Cauley-Stein kicks to Kleber. 6 on the shot clock. He gets it in there. Kleber's got his third basket of the night right there.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Oh, that is sick. I mean, a terrific ball handler for a 5. Aiden comes full force. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Now here's Burke. He's guarded by Johnson. Goes up. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
The shot's good.
Well, the main weapon in Doncic's attack, he really excels at finding lanes and then taking advantage of them.
Basket counts.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Throws it up high, and Cauley-Stein throws it down.
Just throw it up there. Trill Will's going to take care of the rest.
That drive by Carter, and it's good for 2. Carter's got 12.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
Here's Booker. Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Here's Ayton, and the rejection by Cauley-Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley-Stein, a presence defensively.
Dallas has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. And Doncic gets it to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range.
Can't happen.
Timeout called, the Suns. The Mavericks making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Phoenix also making some changes. Crowder, he's checked in for Ayton. Langston Galloway comes in for Johnson. And it's Etuan Moore checking in for Devin Booker. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Burke finds Doncic. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Doncic has got 9 points here in the second half. Here's Moore, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Dallas has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Burke with it. Moore's there. Kleba with the bucket.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
The Suns shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Here's Galloway. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Poked away. It's stolen by Carter. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And the shot's good from Crowder. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten down in transition.
Dallas shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
And that one falls for Kleba. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And so he makes both from the line. The Suns shooting impressively throughout at 62%. No good from Moore. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Nader's shot's good. Nader's got his 2nd basket of the game.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
Now here's Burke, defended by Crowder. They grab their own miss, and he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
The Mavericks have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. Dwight Powell's checked in for the Mavericks. And that one falls for Kleba. Now Moore. He has 6. And the Suns tack on 2 more. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Brunson finds Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Burke. Dallas moving it around. The three for Doncic. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Burke's got 5 assists in the game.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Here's Doncic. It's deflected. And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop. Count that bucket. Carter's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
Sun shooting an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
For the finish, rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Josh Richardson's checked in for the Mavericks. Jones checked in for the Suns. Bridges comes in for Carter. Inside. The shot by Powell, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Buries it from three-point range.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Looking to end the run, and Jones sends it back. Powell kicks to Richardson. Hits it from three-point range. Richardson's got 18 points.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Galloway with the bucket.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Richardson, good.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
1:37 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Moore, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Moore's got 6 points in the quarter.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Pass to Brunson. Rejected by Crowder.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up. Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
Richardson gets a wide open look. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Doncic. He's got 36. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way. Took him no time at all on that one. Richardson's got 14 points now in the second half. And it's Moore penetrating off the inbound, no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Brunson got it. Good job in the low post.
Tell you what, very few players have the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic. This guy is special with his vision and passing.
Here's Moore. But they'll get another chance. Knocks down the 10-footer.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
That one drops for him.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Galloway with the bucket.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And here's Richardson outside, and Jones pulls it down. It'll count. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And so it's Phoenix going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We'll return shortly.
So I promise to pray.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And the Mavericks with possession here. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Smith is out there with Jones. Then it's Chris Paul. Then it's Bridges. And it's Galloway in at the two-guard spot. Well, Phoenix shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. Here's Paul. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Mavericks shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Brunson with a clean look. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson. And here are the Suns now. Here's Paul. From the high post, he drills it. Paul's got 45 points.
Watch out now. When Paul finds his rhythm, he's a creative scorer, is comfortable pulling up from any area on the court.
To the middle, here's Cauley Stein. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Here's a look at the schedule now for Dallas. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Thursday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Golden State Warriors.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
The first one falls.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Phoenix. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And what I like about Cauley Stein is just how hard he plays. Really, both ends, a scrappy player.
To the paint, and Cauley Stein throws it down.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And it's Paul penetrating. That's tipped. To the inside. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Cauley Stein, a tremendous athlete and a dynamic finisher.
Kaminsky, good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 5 assists in the game.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Paul against Brunson. And taken away by Paul. And it's denied. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Off the inbound pass.
And that stifling defense of Cauley Stein is what got him drafted 6th back in 2015.
And he gets the bucket.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Paul. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Brunson, good.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
The Suns have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. The shot's good from Paul.
Paul not allowing the defense to dictate his shot selection. Excellent concentration from the vet.
Pass to Cauley Stein. Here's Powell. And the pass to Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Awundu's got his first 3 points of the game.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
Yes, that goes in.
I think this is Paul at his best. Has one of the nastiest pull-up jumpers in the game.
And here's Brunson. It's stolen by Kaminsky. Here's Galloway. Lays it up off the glass. Galloway has got 14 points here in the second half.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
The Suns have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Smith. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Suns, Jaden Smith. Taking 2 shots.
Free throw drop for Smith. And the Mavericks with some changes. Johnson comes in for Dwight Powell. And it's Burke in for Jalen Brunson. And then for Phoenix, Nader's checked in. And it's Devin Booker in for Langston Galloway. That one is no good. And so it's Burke who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Finney Smith kicks to Burke. Great look, but off the mark.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, he has to connect from there.
Here's Nader. Good on the triple.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. You got to tighten it up on D.
Can they get it? And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Okay.
Shots.
Two.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. Cauley-Stein's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Finney Smith. Passes it to Awandu. Dallas again missing.
And, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
That's a 2 from Smith. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And, we can't measure Hart. He's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Here's Booker, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
The quick, clean shot there from Booker. Strong mechanics give him great accuracy.
Down low. Awandu. That's good.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And the Suns call time.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Suns have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Here's Carter. Kept alive, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
Burke, the pass to Cauley Stein. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
And the Suns call time here. Booker.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise!
But I just see life through first person. No church sermons in the Serengeti. Swearing that we never ready. Well, I do anything that's necessary to be legendary. The young ain't open. Nobody came close and nobody gonna close, but you really ain't know yet. Really ain't know yet. Really ain't know yet. Big bad wolf and nobody. Yeah. Play with the magic, no camos. With a basket. No, me and the peace, screams, cries, fame, breach, wings, I can't reach. And from don't debate it, I get to, cause I ain't waiting for hope.
Mavericks making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. On defense, Dallas. And that one hits back iron.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Good. Now, here's Burke. Johnson outside. Pass to Cauley Stein. He's looking for Hardaway and finds him. Rejected by Booker. One-on-one here. Here's Nader. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Nader's got 5 points in the quarter.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
In the corner, Hardaway with it. The three-pointer, no good.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Burke with it. Carter on him. And that one's good. Burke.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
This is what he does. Booker, an aggressive scorer who doesn't take any possessions off.
Here's a one-do. No good on the three. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Suns. And Cauley Stein over to help. Offensive rebound. Here's Smith. Here's Kaminsky. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead. He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here.
He'll take those all day long.
Here's Booker, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Cauley Stein finds Hardaway. Looking to get it going. Here's Burke. And he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
And you know, at his size, Kaminsky should be blocking more shots. I'd like to see this effort every time.
Here's Smith. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Phoenix foul call.
Marjanovic checked in for Cauley Stein. And the Suns making a change here as well. Morris checked in for Booker. Here's a 1-2. Johnson left side. Well, Phoenix shooting and hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 58% from the field. And there it is for him. Nader's got 7 now in this quarter.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Hardaway for 3, drills it from outside.
You can really see that his confidence is at a high level here in this half. He didn't have a 3 in the first.
Lets it go from 14, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Dallas has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Pass to Hardaway. To the paint, here's Johnson. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Carter. The rebound by a 1-2.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Puts up a 3. Burke can't get it to go.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's more, and the Suns tack on 2 more. 1:44 left to play here in the fourth. Burke dishes to Johnson. Back to Burke from past the arc. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Suns.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And you can break out the brooms, ladies and gentlemen. They found a way to defeat this opponent all 4 games this year, finishing out a clean sweep for their season series against the Mavericks.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Devin Booker.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
And here's a timeout from Monty Williams. And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, Devin Booker.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Dallas on defense. And the basket by Kaminsky.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Phoenix. Shoots over Burke, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission. Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Brunson with it. So it's the Suns winning easily here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much with Chris Paul. Chris, a very convincing win, and that doesn't happen often in this league. So what do you take from this?
You know, one thing that our coaching staff keeps stressing to us every night is that it's about us. You know, so regardless of score, we got to continue to try to get better because we impose our will on the defensive end. The sky's the limit.
Well, the focus was there tonight, Chris. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.